Well, if you got a speeding ticket from an automated school zone camera on Memorial Drive in Atlanta, and a lot of people did, you could get a refund.
Turns out the cameras wrongfully sent more than 4,000 citations to Georgia drivers. This is the third time the Fox 5 I-Team has uncovered faulty speeding tickets in Metro Atlanta. I-Team reporter Johnny Edwards getting people their money back says blinking school zone lights on a busy part of Memorial Drive confused drivers about the speed limit there.
That's right, Russ, and that's all it takes to foul up these systems. Automated cameras out of sync with school zone flashers. The question is, why did Atlanta school officials allow the cameras to go on issuing bogus tickets when they knew about the problem for months? For drivers trying to obey the speed limit, these signs are kind of important. When they blink,
I pay attention every day when I drive through to those lights.
And when they don't.
If that light had been flashing, I'm fairly confident I would have slowed down.
For 7 months, the flashing school zone lights on this busy Atlanta road near Drew Charter School misled drivers into exceeding the speed limit. Right before they passed one of these automated cameras that started ticketing in September. The Fox 5 I-Team found more than 4,000 citations issued by mail for speeding above 25, when the signs said 35.
My house is about a half a mile that way.
James Murphy, who lives nearby, received 2 tickets that way, and his wife got one.
They shouldn't be raking in money from dozens of cars driving down the road when there's no light blinking, signaling the speed limit is 25.
Here's the problem. These lights should flash at the start of the school day until 8:30 in the morning, then come on again at the end of the school day until 5. But drivers told the Fox 5 I-Team they cut off around 8:15 in the morning, and we witnessed one not flashing at 4:45 p.m., creating 2 15-minute windows when thousands of drivers receive citations they shouldn't have.
At this point, you're here for the school zone speed camera cases.
Murphy took his fight to municipal court. He wasn't the only one.
The sign wasn't flashing. I'm not the only person, here that witnessed the same thing.
It wasn't flashing. It was about 4:40 something in the afternoon.
Judge Christopher Portis watching Murphy's video proof.
The lights are supposed to blink until 5 p.m. and as we see, they are not blinking.
And tossing all their citations out.
At the very least, that's confusing. So I'm going to close this case.
Also confusing is who's accountable. A private camera company, Vera Mobility, contracts with Atlanta Public Schools, which runs the ticketing program alongside the city government. The flashing school zone lights are managed by Atlanta's Department of Transportation, but under the purview of Georgia DOT. And that's where things got complicated. Despite their belief in the cameras, no one from Atlanta Public Schools wanted to appear before ours. But in written answers to questions, a spokesman for Atlanta Public Schools admitted the school system knew about the incorrect flasher times late last year. Asked why the cameras didn't stop ticketing, the spokesman referred us to Atlanta DOT, which told us they jumped right on it. But adjusting the flashers required authorization from Georgia DOT, which took until April 29th. The flashers finally set to correct times on May 2nd. Some 5 months after APS requested the fix. They promise anyone wrongly ticketed will get a refund from the city, providing an email address for any questions.
Maybe they need to be more clearly regulated on behalf of the citizen as opposed to the government.
South Georgia lawmaker Chaz Cannon said he plans to reintroduce a bill in next year's legislative session to ban automated school zone speed cameras. We earlier uncovered similar problems in Riverdale and Jonesboro.
3 jurisdictions now we found this happening in. What does that tell you about this system?
Well, I think that's the underlying question is are these cameras really for safety or are they for revenue? I think in this case, it kind of leans more towards it's about revenue.
Again, we asked several officials with Atlanta Public Schools to speak on camera about this issue affecting thousands of people, but we were turned down. APS says it will reimburse roughly 2,000 tickets, and we're still looking into why that number is lower than what we found in the data. We'll post that email address again to ask questions with this story on the Fox 5 website.
Well, you are getting results for people, Johnny. Thanks very much. Coming